Alright baby, what is going on? It is Pop Culture Thursday. We're about to get all up in some Pop Culture Thursday. Tomorrow my Phillies start their World Series run. Heavy underdogs, can't wait to get up in it. We're going to continue the theme of Halloween horror one more week, and then next week we'll be going to a different category. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the Pop Culture Thursday list. This is going to be a fun one. The hottest women in horror. We're going to get all up in it. My top 15. We'll see how they do. And you know how we do it, baby, right after the break. No edits, no do-overs. One take, and we get it right. Pop Culture Thursday starts now. Alright, so the criteria for this one is pretty simple for me. Hottest girls, these are just my opinion. Also, this is not showing any disrespect to any women at all. I'm a happily married man and I respect and love my wife, but this is just a list of the hottest girls I thought it'd be cool to do. I've been wanting to do this one. This is my opinion and my thoughts, and I'll give you reasons why as I go along. So let's not mess around. Let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, today we also have a fragrance of the day that I'm wearing, my scent of the day. And because we are a fragrance channel, we're going to make sure that we do fragrance content too. They're my scent of the day. I know if you tuned in for the hottest ladies list, it's coming right up. But here's some fragrance knowledge, something you might be interested in. And if you are new and you are enjoying this content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fat Boy family, because I put in the work. I give you content every day, fragrance content every day, a little bit of pop culture on Thursdays, and then we have a live stream on the weekends where we just cut loose and have a good time. So, that's what we got going on. That's what I bring to the table, genuineness, energy, and fun. So let's talk about my scent of the day today, a really unique fragrance from Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs Bang. Check out the bottle, it looks like it imploded. On the side you can see the juice, it's actually red. Now there's actually a complement to this one called Bang Bang. I think it's what it's called, and I think it's just Bang Bang and there's a bang. So they combine together. It's a silver one and a blue one. They come together and they form one thing, and I guess they explode or whatever to give a look that it explodes. So a really cool concept with the bottle. Marc Jacobs has some really cool ladies fragrances with cool looking bottles. But this one right here to me screams fall. Oh yeah, it has a nice musky woody vibe to it. And what I mean by musky is I mean like it's almost like a kind of fresh shower gel, out the shower vibe, but with a nice woody undertone that works. This one reminds me a little bit of Custom National Pour Homme, just a little bit, but this is actually more refined. This is signature scent worthy. You could wear this year round, but I like it in the cooler months. Marc Jacobs Bang is my fragrance I've been wearing today. I hope if you want to check it out, you can go over to fatboyfragrance.com. Now this video is brought to you by fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right. My personal decant website. This is how I stay chill free. Support fatboyfragrance.com. And if you like the video, support it by hitting a like. And if you want to leave a little super chat or a super thanks, you're more than welcome to do that too. Alright, so let's go. Moving on. Let's get into my list. Now this list is going from the least hottest to the hottest. Alright? This is a hodgepodge of different women. You'll have to bear with me here. I think the list is really good. And let's go ahead and get started on it. Alright, so my phone is about to die. Hopefully I can get this done. See, I shot these videos yesterday, shot 8 of them, but the microphone had given out on me, and I didn't realize it until I got done recording and how bad the microphone was. So I've removed the microphone. I'm going with the camera microphone today. I hope it sounds okay. All right, number 15, Heather Langenkamp from Nightmare on Elm Street. The original final girl from Nightmare on Elm Street. I think she's good looking. If she has the best body, no. Is she a banging body, no. But she's got that girl next door look. You know, she was ferocious. I loved her character. She had this beauty about her where she didn't need a lot of makeup, and I do appreciate that. And as a kid, I always found her attractive. And that's Heather Langenkamp from Friday Nightmare on Elm Street, basically known for those movies. And she comes in at number 15. All right, so number 14. This one's going to be one that you'll probably have, if you haven't seen the movie, you won't know much about this one. And that's Samara Weaving from Ready or Not. She used to be a model. Bam, check that out. So obviously beautiful. But I think what she does in the movie is she steals the show. She is a phenomenal actress, and as far as that movie goes, she does a great job. Super underrated too. I think she kills it. Ready or Not is one of those movies that when you saw it title, you're like, it's gonna be cheesy. No, it's well worth your time checking out. I enjoyed watching Ready or Not, and the more she went on, the cuter she got. She had a great personality. They didn't make her out to be some damsel in distress. They didn't make her out to be too strong. She also had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations through that video, and she came out really great. Looks great, and she belongs on the hottest list, even though it's her first movie and she's a newcomer. We're going to be seeing more from her. All right, so next up, Neve Campbell from Scream. You got to have Neve Campbell from Scream on there. I loved her eyes. She had beautiful eyes. She had a beautiful face, and the body wasn't bad either. But she was also one of those, the resurgence of the slasher movie. She was the new final girl who was more intelligent, who didn't fall down, who kind of knew how the killer was going to think, and got better and better as the movies went on. But I love Neve Campbell. I could have went with Courtney Cox. I did not. I never really found Courtney Cox to be that attractive, so I didn't put her on this list, but I could have. I also could have put, there's another one coming up from this movie, so stay tuned from Scream. Scream has some great looking women in them, and I really enjoyed that movie. It's one of the best slasher movies of all time, and Neve Campbell definitely belongs on this list at number 13. Number 12, Mila Jovovich from Resident Evil, the movie Resident Evil. I mean, come on, she's gorgeous. She was great in The Fifth Element. You know, she's beautiful in there. But I think what we get with this one is this badass, man, that's gorgeous, that came into her owned the movies, wasn't even the main character in the video game, and they made it all about her, and she was great in every movie she was in. She was gorgeous. She just kept her, she didn't change who she was. I love that about her, and she is hot, and she's gorgeous. I mean, look at her, beautiful. And that is Mila Jovovich. So, number 11. This is going to be one that's kind of lesser known, but you got to be a fan of B-movie horror to really understand this one. She made her first appearance on a movie called Return of the Living Dead. If you remember that movie, you remember the only scene that really showed nudity you cared about. Not a dead body nudity or a zombie nudity, but it was a live girl. And her name was Lena Quigley. I think it was Lena, Linnea Quigley. Now look at her, bam, beautiful, hot. She was, as a young boy, it was one of the first times I saw a naked woman on the screen. It was kind of cool, but she was very pretty, and she went on to be in a bunch of B movies. One called Sorority Girls in a Bowling Alley something, but she was gorgeous in the movie, played it great. She's great at those roles. She's sexy, she's beautiful, and she doesn't take it too seriously. And she did great, and she has one of the most memorable scenes in any kind of movie, horror movie. If you like Return of the Living Dead, you remember that scene. You won't forget it. All right. So up next, coming in at number 10, top 10. Here we go. Here's where I'll start to hurt some people's feelings. Jamie Lee Curtis. I know I've been destroying Halloween pretty hard. I gave Michael Myers pretty low ratings. I didn't really think he was that impressive. I didn't put Halloween's a great slasher, but it's not my top 5. I'm sorry, top 5. It's just not my style. Jamie Lee Curtis to me got better the older she got. Although she belongs on this list, because look how beautiful she is. She had that girl next door look, just like Heather Langenkamp had. She was the original final girl, and she was beautiful. She wasn't really, coming to her own. She wasn't really curvy or vivacious. She was just pretty, and she just, she wasn't trying to throw it all out there to you either. We really didn't get that side of her until True Lies, which, don't get me wrong, guys, we loved that scene too. She looked great in that. So, she definitely belongs on this list. She comes in at number 10. That's as far as I can put her. Number 9 of the hottest girls in horror, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Now, she definitely belongs on this list. She was fantastic, and I mean fantastic. And I Know What You Did Last Summer. I love her in that movie. And she was also, I think that was her. That's right, Sarah Michelle Gellar. I think it was either, hold on. Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar's hot. Look at her, beautiful. You cannot say she's been in a bunch of horror stuff. She has a great body, beautiful face, love the eyes, bam. All right, so what's gonna keep this list going now? Number 8. Here's where I'll get a little controversy and pushback maybe, but Sheri Moon Zombie. You gotta have her on here. Sheri Moon Zombie's been in a bunch of horror movies. Is she the best actress? No. Can she overact the scene? Yes. Is she basically playing the same character? Yes. But her original character of Baby in House Styles Corpses, she was sexy, she was crazy, loved everything about her. She definitely screamed, "Stay away from me." Big time. Anyways, love that character. Sheri Moon Zombie comes in at number 8. Alright, number 7. And I won't have any debate on this one, and it's Selma Hayek. And the only movie that matters is Dusk Till Dawn. The only scene that matters is when she's stripping and she got the snake around her. That was when we were introduced to Selma Hayek, and we all were like, OMG. Bite me now. Take a bite of me right now. You can have me. I'm yours. She was gorgeous. She was a good sport about putting that snake on. That was very frightening for her. And she went on to be a megastar. So definitely belongs on this. She had the body, face, attitude, everything. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so I think I had put Jamie Lee Curtis on here twice. So I'm going to add an addendum right here. I forgot to put her name in here. Coming in at number 6, we have Rose McGowan from Scream. I'm sorry. I loved Rose McGowan. I thought she was gorgeous. She had a beautiful body. Had a nice, blah, 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 blah. The hoo-hoos were nice too. She was built the way I like them. And I was a fan of, I'm a brunette kind of guy. And that one right there, she was great. Her death in that movie was horrible. I didn't want to see her go. She was fantastic. Rose McGowan is definitely top 5 material. But here we go. Top 5. Jennifer Tilly. I mean, come on. Look at her. Jeez. Bride of Chucky. Several other movies. I love that squeaky voice. She was gorgeous. Jennifer Tilly belongs on this list. I don't care what anybody says. Look how hot she is. All right. Top 4 now. We've got Jessica Biel from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, come on. The remake, the first time they did their first remake of Chainsaw Massacre, which is the best, by the way. Look at her. And I tell you what, this is kind of goofy, but the bloodier she got, the better she got looking. The better she looked. It was ridiculous. I didn't know who she was when she was in this movie. She was pretty much an unknown. But man, does she stand out in this movie. Go back and watch it. You won't see a hotter version of her anywhere. That cowboy hat, those cut off shorts. Oh, beautiful. Jessica Biel, number 4. All right, so number 3, we got 3 left. These are my top 3 women of horror. Hottest. Here we go. Coming in at number 3, Megan Fox. I don't care about the whole Machine Gun Kelly stuff. I'm talking about back when she made this movie. She was already hot. But oh my God, Jennifer's body, Megan Fox, geez Louise. A super underrated movie too. If you don't put Megan Fox somewhere on your hottest list, you're just being a hater. Period. She comes in at number 3. Number 2. Now remember, your boy's a little older. He appreciates the finer things. You know, they say the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. And I think it goes like that. Sybil Danning. And all I gotta say is she's been in a bunch of B movies, but where she stood out, bam. The Howling 2, my sister's a werewolf. Not as good as the original Howling, but Sybil Danning. Wow. Woof. I didn't care if she had fur all over her or not. She was gorgeous. And for me, I was transfixed. fixed on that one. All right, so that was number 2. Number 1 should be easy to guess. Not really a person who's in a bunch of horror movies, but you don't think about Halloween or horror without thinking about Elvira. She's number 1 for me. I mean, I grew up with her. I remember watching her TV, her shows. I mean, come on, man. Look at her. And she still looks pretty good right now. She definitely belongs as the number 1 hottest horror chick, lady, woman of all time. That's my list. I'm sure there'll be some debate on this. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you just came in because you saw the thumbnails, I don't like to use ladies as thumbnails that much, but this one kind of fit the mode. And that's it. Now remember this. If you do want to dabble into fragrances, go over to fatboyfragrance.com and check out my website. Any questions, you can email me. My email's in my description. And if you liked what you saw today, hit the like and subscribe. Join this family. It's a family. We love to have you. All right, that's all the time I got, baby. I hope you enjoyed Pop Culture Thursday, the 3rd one. It's working out good. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay well. And if you smell good and you feel good, then baby, it's gonna be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews Pop Culture Thursday is